Hi everybody, it's me Ryan. I got another unboxing video to show you guys. It's River City Girls Zero, as you can see right here. This game has actually been out for I think maybe a year, maybe 2 years or so. But Limited Run Games is doing a physical version, and as you can see, they were doing these special editions. They tend to take a while to manufacture and sort of like release and whatnot, and ship and whatnot, especially these special editions. Some of which I've actually gotten before, like I got the Streets of Rage 4 one as well, for example. But it's pretty common for limited run games to take like maybe it's anywhere from like 6 months to maybe a year or two. But mine finally shipped, and I figured I'd do a little unboxing like I like to do for all my little unboxings of all my little special editions that I like to do. I think the last one I did was Kakarot. But yeah, I figured I'd do another one. A little bit of information about this game here, River City Girls Zero. It's actually an old Super Famicom game, part of the River City Ransom line. Its original title was Shin Neketsu Koha Kunio Tachi no Banka, which was I think it was like the second sequel in like the line of Super Nintendo River City Ransom games, I think. But it came out in English officially for modern consoles under the title River City Girls Zero, because it features Misako and Kyoko as playable characters. I believe it's actually the first time they're playable characters. I don't think it's the first time they've been in the series before, and obviously they, got even more popular with River City Girls. River City Girls 2 is actually out now. I'm waiting on the special edition of that one as well. But this is about River City Girls Zero, my boys and girls. I was trying to decide if I wanted to say my boy or my dog, but I decided on boys and girls, because I don't know who's watching this. But yeah, so I got the Switch version because, the original game was on the Super Famicom, so I figured I'd, do that. As I think this is also part of those of you who watched the Limited Run Games, a little showcasing that they did some time ago for like the Gex Trilogy and the Clock Tower thing, which I'm super excited about. But they have this thing called the Carbon Engine, which is like some high-end emulation stuff. Supposedly it's supposed to make the transition from like retro to modern systems pretty seamless. Like it's essentially high-end emulation from what I understand. I don't want to misquote or misunderstand anything, but I do know that emulation is involved with it, and this is the first of the Carbon Engine games I've acquired, so it'll be kind of interesting to see kind of how the whole thing pans out. But yeah, enough little chit chat. Why don't we actually open the thing? So here it is. You can already see some of the features included in it, which that was one of the reasons why I was excited. Then of course River City Girls 2 came out and like, hey, we're gonna do these figures in the River City Girls 2 design. I'm like, oh, so now I have to buy those figures again, which I did, and I'm waiting on those. But yeah, so here's the front, the side, shows the back, showing Ricky, Kunio, Misako, and Kyoko. And it talks a little bit about what's available. Yeah, see right here, Carbon Engine. So this is in fact a Carbon Engine game, quote unquote. But then this side, but it's still wrapped in the thingy, so why don't we prepare it open real good. Knife. But, so yeah, open you up. Feels nice. Looks like it's actually going to be pretty easy to open too. Oh wow. So this is the best feature. I think it's yeah. It's got this little keychain here of like a replica Super NES cart, because it would have come out on the Super Nintendo. I don't know if I really buy into the whole, no, the Japanese version is exclusively the Super Famicom. It's the Japanese Super Nintendo, like, let's be real. I don't know if there's that much of a need to differentiate the two when, yes, while they look different, they're essentially the same thing. And then, open please. Then we got this, I think this is the actual game itself, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is like a special edition of the game itself, but it's supposed to include some other stuff. And one thing that's cool about these Carbon Engine games that they've started doing is that they include like little cutscenes and stuff, and new songs and whatnot. Otherwise, I think the game's about the same. And then this is what I was excited for the most. Were the figures of Misako and Kyoko. In there, this is their. It's an updated version of their designs. Those who have played River City Girls, know that like Misako usually has like the pink backpack, and then Kyoko has like the baseball bat and like the blue sort of like Letterman jacket. But this is like their more retro designs where they're just wearing like their color coded uniforms. But let's. I didn't mean to do that, but let's open this thing first because I think more of the stuff is in here. Let's be crazy. I'll look at this real quick. Over here. Original. Yeah, okay. I was indeed correctified. So let's open you up. I think this might be the first on-camera recording of the new basement. You can see the recording mic is over there, which I've recently kind of played around with. So apologies for the echo. I'm recording this on my phone with AirPods to have some audio control. So this box is really nice. I like how it feels all. I don't know if you'd call this a matte or what, but anyway. So this is kind of the Gucci shiz. All right, so got the game right here, which that's gonna definitely go on the shelf. Then, whoops. Let's see. Oh, nice. Got a poster here. I'll open that up real fast. Well, this is dope. That's sick. I don't really have any space for it, and I don't really want to hang it up. So anything on the other side. Nice. Sick. I always like getting posters and stuff. And here's the soundtrack. I think this is specifically the, it says unused track one. So I don't know, maybe it's like a mix of the new tracks, because they got like Demon Dice, and then who else is on here? Megan McDuffie. Oh, sweet. Rich RDB's on this. I've heard some of his stuff, but yeah. So I'd have to look back at how things were. If it was like a rearranged track, if they're just sort of like doing the original track or the original soundtrack and then adding in new songs. I'd have to double check on that. But this is what I was looking forward to the most, so I'm going to go ahead and pop these open. I actually really like how it's pretty easy to open these. I'm not going to take out both of them. I'm only going to take out Misako because she's my favorite. Or I guess I'm going to technically take them all out, but so. Okay, it's one of those where you have to freaking. Okay, well, you have to maybe do some little work. But yeah, here is Misako. It's a nice figure. Articulation is pretty good too. This feels sort of like close to a Figma, sort of like a low-end Figma. Or an older Figma, I should say. And yeah, this is dope. Can have her do the Kamehameha like so. Kamehameha. And she's got karate hands, so she's ready to do some business. She's all like, hiya. But no, she's cool. Yeah, she's. I like sort of how it looks. You know, for sort of like a limited run, pun intended, release of like a figure like this, you know, and since they are doing the River City 2 version of these two characters, maybe there'll be some updates. I'm actually be kind of interesting to see kind of where those, because you can actually buy the figures separately, and I'm wondering if that was maybe the idea of like, well, people who maybe want to support River City Girls, but they don't want to like spend like the hundreds and hundreds of dollars to like get this collection just for these figures. But it looks cool. She's very cool. In fact, she's so cool that Liu Kang even likes her as well. Don't you, Liu Kang? You are very cool. Thanks, Liu Kang. They fist bump. But, yeah. No, she's pretending to be Zamasu, kind of like, well, she's, yeah, now she's Zamasu now. She's like all like, but, yeah. The arm articulation is a little stiff. I think that's due to the mold, but again, these aren't really meant for like super play. I think these are definitely collectibles. I hope they do one of Cuneo, because I'll definitely get a Cuneo figure and display that. But she looks cool. Yeah, I definitely like this design for her and stuff. Because it looks like it's the, you can kind of see sort of like it's got sort of like a retro design here. But then like on the figure, it's like the modern design on her head. But then like she's wearing like the old school outfit. So that's pretty cool. I'll do her like that, I guess. Stand please. Misako, please. Control your bowels. There we go. But yeah. That didn't really take that long. How long was it? 12 minutes? Okay, that's not too bad. Need to clean my Liu Kang figure. He's looking kind of dirty. But yeah, I'm really pleased with this. This looks cool. There's other stuff I guess I could have shown, like, you know, this is Kyoko's face. I wonder if the faces go together. Like if you can maybe take one of like Kyoko's faces and then put it on Misako to make her look different. I don't know. I don't know if you're really meant to, you know, freaking pull apart these toys, because then it's like, okay, well, the value's going down. But, you know, yeah, I'm really pleased. This is a really cool collector's edition. I'm looking forward to the River City Girls 2 one as well. So, and now that the game's out, or now that I finally have the game, I can actually, you know, play it now. So, yeah. I guess that's that. It came in earlier today, and I'm recording this at like, I think like 2 or 3 in the morning. So, you know, figured I'd just do this just for the funsies and stuff. I'm probably going to pack up the majority of this stuff, including a poor old Misako here, because I don't really have a spot to display her right now. Or it's not an easy spot. And I've been, you know, managing the collection a little bit differently now. So, but I'm definitely going to kind of put the game on in the spot to play in, you know, the future. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. So, alrighty, this has been your boy Ryan. I don't know why I said that, but anyway, bye-bye.